The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. On the 49ers sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys need to get this turned around. 1-5. Disappointing start to the season. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
In motion, it's Golden. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
There's a short one caught by Kraft. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Packers.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, first and goal. Here's a run, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Third and goal.
From the gun on third down, it's Luck. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. His defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Niners first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Still run here with McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Tackle made at the 49.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. To the left side in the hands of Watson. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense ready for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49er first down.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to serve the screen to McCaffrey. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's caught by McCaffrey. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And a 49er first down. A gain of 15.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, here's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 3.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Devontae Wyatt. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Travel start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Nick Bosa. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. That's complete to Kevontae Turpin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. So, they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Shotgun snap. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Micah Parsons. He gets in there to record the sack, number 16 now on the season. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Off he goes.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
3rd and goal. Purdy. He'll try, and he'll take this one in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown. 49ers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin here on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The 45-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the
They'll try again here. Second and 10. In motion, Reed. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Oh, the ball comes out. The Niners have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. On first and 10, it's Purdy. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
On play action, Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
it's the tight end Kraft in motion. That one complete to Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But Now they find themselves in second and long, so the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here now, third and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. Here's Jake Bailey now as he's on to punt it away for San Francisco. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Whoa! Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down.
Second and 9.
To throw is Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Here's Love to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Now Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So, Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10 for Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3
from the shotgun. It's Purdy. Micah Parsons. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
Purdy sacked.
Purdy now on second down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Third and a long way to go.
Brings up third down and 17.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass, pop, it's Golden. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
10 yards.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Upton Stout in for that tackle. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Off the play fake. Here's Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a Packers.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point is good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Purdy. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And a 49er.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here's 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. First down, 49ers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert the ball.
He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. He needs 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
Touchdown, 49ers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. Handoff here, up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Love firing to Golden. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Packers first down.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. 49ers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down. Doing there, they made sure he would not get free. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the best thing this wide receiver is able to do here, Mike, on this crossing route is once he gets the ball in his hands, he's able to put his foot in the ground and get vertical. So often you see these guys get strung out sideline to sideline, and they're not able to pick up big yards after the catch. So really nice job here, and it leads to a big gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
39-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This is 3rd and 6.
Loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
2-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
It is 2nd and 9. We'll go play action with Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Packers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath.
And he's in. Jayden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 41.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And
it's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We'll go play action, Purdy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of a yard. First down, San Francisco.
To throw, Purdy. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6. At the 32-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
And the 49er first down. first and goal, San Francisco.
Now Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion, Reed.
46-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 3rd and 2. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
First down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll roll out here with Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay, as his Packers head back onto the field. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the fourth. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Lamore on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now
From the gun, here's a handoff. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's in! Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
49ers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Saul, gonna return it. Yeah! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Down at the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 yards. Another 3.
Now Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Love to throw it on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. The man in motion is Watson.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return, and he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
4 yards. And the 49er
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
14 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in.
Use check.
Second and 7.
He's at midfield. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, 49ers.
Back to the air is Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Purdy going to put it up again. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
First down.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's over the middle. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure a runner.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.